Hi, everyone. My name is Kim Reinecke, and I suffer from essential tremors. I actually just woke up a little while ago, so my tremors are not near as bad as they usually are. Um, I wanted to give you the second update from my trip here at Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida. Um, to give you a little background, you can either watch my other videos or I can give you a quick synopsis. So I had been treated in my home state of North Carolina since this began February 5th of 2019. Now, the big thing that the doctors are concerned with is the fact that I also had an episode in December of 2018 when I had an ER visit due to my high blood pressure. That was considered a transient or a short-term tremor. That was the first time my arm and head were tremoring, and it only lasted about 4 or 5 hours. I attributed it to my blood pressure, and no one in the ER was concerned with it as well. So there was no treatment given for my tremor. Fast forward to February 5th, and that's when it all started. So it has progressively gotten worse, as well as extremely quickly, which is unheard of for it to progress this quickly. So after seeing 6 neurologists, 2 at Duke and 1 at Raleigh Neurology, 1 in Pollocksville, 1 in East Carolina, and I also saw 1 in Wilmington. The one in Wilmington is going to be my local neurologist. She was fantastic. She's so fantastic that it is a 4-month wait to get in to see her. But due to my symptoms progressing and getting worse and worse, I had already gotten the call from the Mayo Clinic, and I was not going to give up this opportunity. So, the Mayo Clinic is amazing. Everything about it is amazing. Um, they My first visit was last Friday, where one of the team of clinicians, 3 neurologists, 2 physician's assistants, and 2 nurses. That's your team. I was seen by the first neurologist. She was amazing, and you can get all of the details from my um, first video that says update on Mayo Clinic. So she had ordered several tests. One of them was scheduled for yesterday, and it was an EEG. Um, that was a very thorough test. It wasn't a 30-minute test. It was a 2-hour test. So the electrodes that they put on my head, I don't even know how many there were. There were so many. And when they test you for the first approximate hour, hour and a half, they want you completely relaxed. I actually got to take a nap because the prep for the EEG stated that I couldn't get more than 4 hours sleep prior to the test, and also was not allowed to eat up to 6 hours prior to the test. So, having this EEG done and napping, they also did a strobe test after my nap, which they put what is like a strobe or a flashing light right in your face, but you keep your eyes closed. So you see the first light, and then once it starts, it speeds up. And you can still, with your eyes closed, see a bit of it. They basically could see everything but what I was thinking. And I thought that maybe they had found something in that test, which there were a couple of irregularities, but for the most part, the doctor had said that it was normal. That's the other thing. Any tests that you have done through the patient portal, you know the answer to. The results are in there within just a couple to a few hours. So last night, while eating dinner, I had looked into my portal and the results were in there. So this place does not fool around at all. My next visit is tomorrow. I meet with a neurosleep consult, well, doctor for my consultation with him. I am supposed to have a memory test at some point as well, which that has not been scheduled yet. But I'm sure it will be before the week is out. So we may end up having to stay through Friday, or actually through Saturday if they get this scheduled on Thursday or Friday. So we will see what happens, and I will keep everyone updated. The hotels around the clinic are amazing because they actually, everyone around the clinic, anything that anyone has to do with the clinic is amazing. You get a discount as a patient with the Mayo Clinic. So that does help. But still, it is hard due to the fact that you have to travel and find lodging and pay for that. But I would do it any day. I would go into debt any day to have this treatment done because this is one of the top 3 facilities in the United States to treat anything. And one of I think it's the top 5 or top 10 in the world for treatment for just about anything. I would do this a million times if I had to. They're wonderful. Well, I'm going to actually get dressed and go have breakfast with my brother, who is now here with me, taking care of me. My girlfriend, Christy, had to go back to work. So we had a changing of the guards on Sunday. So I am so thankful that they've been able to do this, to be here for me. And I'm also very thankful that you have followed my story, watched my videos, and liked them or subscribed. That is a huge difference because it actually spreads awareness of our disease. It's the number one movement disorder in the world, even adding Parkinson's and MS together. It's still the number one, and nobody knows anything about it or how to treat it. Obviously, because I was told that it was all in my head by so many doctors in our area where I live. I had to come to another state to get treated. So that is how important it is to share this information, share this video, and spread the awareness. And for any information about any Mayo Clinic, you can go on their website, find locations nearest to you. But if you want to make an appointment, you need to call and find out if there is a wait list, because Virginia has a 2-hour or 2-year wait list for neurology. Florida only had a 3 to 4 month wait list. So that is why I am here instead of Virginia. It also gives, the website also gives a ton of information regarding essential tremors. And in the International Essential Tremor Foundation is the other one that can give you a ton of information, including a list of doctors in your state that are movement disorder specialists. And you can call them and set up an appointment with them. It's always best to get at least 2 opinions, if not more, like I did. Exhaust all of your resources close to you, but don't suffer so long that you end up like me. Don't wait a year before you decide what you are going to do for treatment. Anyway, the website for the International Essential Tremor Foundation is www.essentialtremor.org. So get on that website and it will give you a ton of information. Again, share this with everyone and anyone that you can think of. Like the video with the thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing so that I can share how many subscribers I have with you guys and how many likes that I've received. You can actually see it yourself. Thank you for all of the views. My last update video, I think it was within less than 24 hours, and there were almost 300 views. So thank you. I will update you after my appointment tomorrow. And thank you again. And share, please, to help everyone with essential tremors. There's too many of us out there that are suffering. I will see you guys either tomorrow or Thursday. Thank you again. Thanks.